Let a few folks get in the building before we start our film session. Okay. Got a few people in. Gonna see if we can get about 10 or 15 guys in here, or gals, before we get started. While we're waiting on the room to fill up a little bit, how your day going? Any questions you got you want me to answer or attempt to answer, fire them off in the chat box. Craving some Raven. What's good, buddy? What's good? I always just happen to be on YouTube. It's funny. I always just happen to be on YouTube. But I'm trying to let this fill up a little bit, get a few more people in here before we start this. This was a high quality matchup in the national championship game. Two supposedly first round picks going at it all game, or most of the game. So what I'm gonna do is all the plays that have Ferrell and Jonah Williams against each other, those are the ones I'm going to talk about. And the players that don't have those two matched up, we're going to skip them. That way we're not in here for an hour. We should, it should be about 30 minutes, maybe 35, 40 minutes, and get out of here. Good film session. You guys kind of see how, the different things I look for when I'm breaking down film or looking at other guys. And just a live film session. That's how we gonna run it. Before we get started though, Cravens and Raven. With that number 22 pick, who would you want Baltimore to pick up? Who would you want Baltimore to pick up with that first round pick? Who would be your ideal guy? My ideal guy is Hakeem Butler, but I'm biased. I'm on the Joe Nubo says he's the conductor of the Hakeem hype train, but I think I might be the creator of it and just got him on it. AJ Brown ain't bad. I take AJ. I like AJ. AJ, in my opinion, I think it's the number 2 receiver. Number 2 receiver in the draft. AJ's good. He's versatile. Can play inside or outside. Yeah, that would be a good safe pick. Nothing wrong with that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and run this. Let's go ahead and get started. Some people will jump in as we go through, and ones that want to see the whole thing can back it on up to the beginning. Jonah Williams and Ferrell from Clemson. Here we go. I'm gonna let the all 22 play, and then we'll talk about the end zone view. All right, here they are. They're matched up right here. This is Williams. This is Ferrell. Let's see what happens. Jonah lunges a little bit and kind of off balance. Ferrell has that. He's the low man right here. It's a running play. Look at Ferrell pressing with his arms. Got all that good extension. Now he got to do is find the ball. If the ball would happen to be coming to C gap, he'd have it taken over because he has this arm free. Has Jonah pressed, but I think the ball's gonna hit right there. So that's a good play by Ferrell because he controlled this gap. Anytime he can control this gap and keep that outside hand free, that's a win for him. They're at the top again. Pass play, but I think it's an RPO because Jonah ran block was run blocking. Again, this is Jonah right here. This is Ferrell. Let's see what happens. Jonah's run blocking. Ferrell is looking for the ball. That he's not pressed yet, but he's dipping inside looking for the ball. Now, if Jonah can run his feet, he would have him. But Ferrell is still looking to see where that ball is going. He got that gap control because this guy got C gap, so he's still controlling his gap, which is a plus for him. So far in these first two plays, Ferrell does a good job of controlling his gap against Jonah. They matched up again at the top of our screen. Quick pass, which ended up being a pick six. All right, here they are right here again. Ferrell, Williams. Ferrell hit him with the good, like the almost the receiver crossover almost. Got him way off balance. Got Jonah way off balance. He almost standing straight up. So all Ferrell got to do is get rid of this arm. If he can get rid of this arm, he's scot-free to the quarterback. Get the hands. That's got hands up. And that's if you can't get that, that's a good job. Get your hands up. This guy coming off the edge, kind of scared Tua, and I think he's scared Tua, or just made it the way he couldn't see, and it ended up being a pick. But my thing is, why were these two guys in the same area? So it's probably a mess up on the receivers and Tua because these two guys were pretty much in the same area. But we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about Jonah Williams and Ferrell. Yeah, I'm starting to think Tua ain't as good as I thought he was too. Craven. I'm starting to think that myself. Okay, they're at the top of the screen again, still matched up. Let's see, right here. Ferrell, Williams. Jonah sets inside, and both of them, they playing wait and see right now, trying to see what the other one's going to do. Ferrell's going to extend. Then straight slap in the face. Hands to the face and just basically seeing where the ball's going. Neither one of them really did anything on this. They was in a wait and see. Both of them were trying to counter the other. And neither one of them really did anything. Both of them were waiting to counter move the other person. And they just kind of danced a little bit. Again, they're at the top of the screen. We'll let this one run through. Now, on this play, even though they matched up, they end up not engaging each other. Let's see. Because this is Ferrell, this is Jonah. They end up, I think Irv Smith ended up trying to block Ferrell, and Jonah goes to this linebacker. So yeah, that's not, they're not against each other, so we're going to let this go on. We're going to go on to the next play. I think, is he standing up now? Maybe. I think Ferrell stood up and dropped out of there. Good throw. Good throw, Tua. I think this is him. Let's see. I got to see that 99. Yeah, they dropping him in coverage. Dropping him in coverage. So that can add to his draft stock, being able to do that, be an outside linebacker, be that 3-4 guy. I didn't know they used him like that. Surprising. Again, now his hands in the dirt. Hands in the dirt. This is not bad right here. This is not bad by Jonah and the other Alabama player. So I'm assuming 84 is a backup tight end. Jonah's gonna bang Ferrell first, let this guy make sure he get him, then move up to the linebacker. Bang, almost like a double team. Now 84 takes over, and look at his eyes already coming off this guy. That's textbook right there for an old lineman. That's textbook. That's the way it should look when you double teaming or trying to let a guy take over. All right, they matched up again at the top. And I think they stayed matched up most of the game. And again, initial bang by Jonah, then he going to get somebody else. So I'm assuming somebody's pulling or coming to get him. This is our matchup right here. Banging right there, and I think 84 is coming backside to try to block Ferrell. Jonah banged him just to slow him down. This is another RPO because the O-line's run blocking. Another RPO. And again, later in the game is when you really gonna start seeing some good stuff out of them because Clemson started to run away from Alabama. Tua put that throw in there though. While I'm talking about it, this is our matchup right here, 99 and 73. All right, good kick by Jonah and sees the stunt, so he immediately brings his eyes here. 66 has his shoulders turned, which is not good, but let's see how it plays out. Oh Lord, 71 is completely on, but 66 still. I think is that Cotton still trying to get there. I like that. That's a great job by Cotton, watching the guy stun over 2 gaps and going to get him. That's a great job. I know we are talking about Cotton right now, but that's a great job by Cotton. And you see Jonah getting his neck pushed back. Getting his, well, I ain't gonna say that. We're gonna be team keep it clean tonight. Next play. Let's see what it is. Okay, both. Oh, there he is. Hand in the dirt. He's inside the tackle now. Oh no, that was a tight end. He lined up head up. Quick slant. Ain't much not gonna be able to talk about right here because the ball's out too quick. Ooh, he lunging though. Look at that over. That arm over. If this was a straight drop back, that's probably a sack. Because he got Jonah lunging and he bringing the arm over with the banging him off balance right here. So yeah, if this is a straight drop back, that's probably a sack. They did a good job of getting it off though. Score right now is what? 14-7. Okay. So he still hadn't pinned his ears back yet. Match up again at the top. And this is pass rush. What I want you to notice when we see the back view is his arms extend. Ferrell's arms are extended the entire time he's rushing, so he can see where the ball is. Jonah's giving him he's not close enough to disrupt his view. So even though he's pass rushing, he got his arm extended and he can see the ball the entire time and knows where the ball is going or knows where the quarterback is while he's trying to get there to him. Extended. Now watch. See, he grabbing his wrist, trying to get his wrist out the way so he can dip up under. Jonah does a good job though with that strong hand. Even though he's extended, he's trying to pull his arm off and he can't. Still trying to pull it off and he can't. Now he tries to rip up under. Jonah still has that hand. Even though they're extended, Jonah still has that hand in good placement. Now he got his feet. Now that's where you want him at. You want him to be nice and close like that. So even though I thought this would be a win by Ferrell because I saw the initial extension, looking at it from this view, Jonah did a good job. Jonah did a good job. Did a good job of keeping that hand and not letting him just pull that wrist, grab that wrist and pull it down. So even when he tried to rip and go up under him, that strong left arm was still there, and he couldn't do anything about it. Good job by Jonah on that one. Woo! Watch this bull rush. Watch this bull rush right here. It's about to happen right here. Straight bull. Low man wins, buddy. The low man wins. You didn't see this happen to Jonah Williams all season. All season. They matched up again at the top. Oh my God. Good thing this is a run. Ferrell look like a receiver with his footwork. Watch him. Stepped out. Got Jonah to step out. Right back inside. Woo! Almost like a disappearing act. I'm glad you handed it off to her because you was gonna be sacked on that one. Ferrell got some great feet. Got some great feet, some great lateral quickness also. This was a slant. Ferrell tried to slant. Jonah just kind of, used the leverage on him. Standing inside. He still got Jonah off balance. But he did a good job of holding his own on that one. Williams did. Jonah did a good job of holding his own. He still did a good job of crossing his face though. He got across his face almost even before he moved. Touchdown, Bama. Away from Ferrell. See him and Jonah on his backside. They're not even engaged on this one because it's like some kind of outside zone or stretch play the other way. They didn't have any interaction. Now it's 13-13. I guess Bama missed that field goal. Or they're going for 2. Yep, and they got it. I don't think they have any interaction on this one also. They do not. They didn't even block him. Let him chase the running back. And they booted off of it. All right, they're at the top again. Matched up. No, it ain't a coincidence. They started to realize they can't block that guy. That's what that is. They're not blocking him again. They got Harris over there, but that's not a real block. He's containing C gap. Make sure Tua don't get outside of him. Let's see. I don't think he's in on this one. Oh, there he is. There's 99. Let's see where he's. Okay, he's still lined up over Williams with a stun again. And damn, now almost makes the tackle. Man, God, I know I'm gonna go back too far. I just know I am. I know I'm going back too far. And what is this? I don't know what this is popping up. There you go. So I ain't gonna even worry about it because I know I'm gonna go back too far if I do it. Just so else forget it. Ferrell is quick. Ooh, punched him, gripped him, got the man on his knees. I know I probably went back too far, but forget it. I'm just amazed at this dude's quickness, man. 6'5", 2, whatever he is. Somebody let me know how much he weighs. This dude, he's tough. Again, not blocked. They blocking him with the boot. That's what they're trying to do. They blocking him with the boot action. Let Jonah go work on somebody else. And that's what they're trying. They're trying to use Tua to block Ferrell or to keep him occupied. He had a little help on that one. Jonah and the tight end, I don't know who number 84 is. They working together. Both of them working, just trying to seal that gap. Just trying to seal that gap. And 264? Ooh, man. With lateral quickness like that. And Jacobs run hard. Let's see, where is he? Where is he? Right on top of Jonah. And oh my God, I hope nobody ever gets the idea to put him at 3 and try to do some stuff like this on pass situations because he's gonna tear some guards up. Even though Alabama, God, you saw what he did the tight end on that. Watch what he does the tight end on his back view. I think with one arm. This is him right here. Man, this dude was a lot better than I thought he was. I've never seen anybody dominate Jonah Williams like this to the point where they start just doing stuff like that. Normally they just run behind Jonah and get whatever yardage they need. Now it's almost like trickery. Dude's a lot better than I thought he was. So I already know Christian Wilkins was pretty darn good. This cat too, on top of the cat they had suspended. What's up, Sam? Good evening. Let's see what we got here. Little quick hook, not bad. Jonah displayed good quickness on that to be able to get outside and hook him. Moving on to the second quarter. Now he is outside the tight end. Ferrell is outside the tight end and embarrasses him. I don't know if Jonah's supposed to help out, but he definitely splits the tight end and Jonah Williams on this. He has the tight end. He beats him easily. Now he's up in front of Jonah and just slides inside of him. So Jonah straight whiffs. I don't know if they're supposed to be a double or what. But this dude just put on a clinic. Now they're at the bottom of the screen. So right here for us, they're right here. Controlling this gap. Got that arm free. Look at it's hard to consistently grab somebody's wrist and put your hand in the right spot all the time. It's hard to do, and he's done it on, I know, 3 plays that I stopped the film on and seen. He gets that hand. He's controlling this gap. So really he can't do nothing about that because that's not his gap. All he can do now is try to cross face once Jacobs hits that hole. So Jonah did a good job on that one. But he still had his C gap control. Jonah did a good job of setting the edge. But setting the edge for the running back, for Jacobs. Now he's standing up. Yeah, I realized that their entire D line was elite. I knew they were good, but elite is a I saw it in the championship game. And seeing this, being able to stop it and start it, that's really, giving me a better perspective of how good they really were. Wow. Be able to control C gap, cross Jonah Williams' face and make the tackle. And Jonah's probably the best tackle in the draft. Probably. He's manhandling this dude almost play after play after play. Play after play after play. That's 3 straight plays. 4th and 1. See what happens. They got him standing up. No interaction on this one. They running away from him. Just like Cravens and Ravens said that. They running away from him. It's 21-16 now. Second quarter. No, I don't think he's in the game now. I don't think that's him down there. No, that's some other cat. Now, with Ferrell out of the game, watch what Jonah does. Bam, that cat, go block the linebacker. He's able to do all this stuff he used to doing. That looked like the Jonah Williams tape without Ferrell in it, right there. Still out. They don't run to that side, so it's really not a factor. We just let it run through. You see Jonah as a tackle or a guard. I think he can play both. I think he could be a good tackle, but I think he could be an all-pro guard. See, Ferrell still not in. See if Jonah dominates. Yep, dominate number 7. Even though it's an interception. Number 7 was not a threat to Tua. Not a threat at all. You'll see it on this back view. Not a threat at all. Jonah going to work on people not named Ferrell. How you say his first name? Clelin? Is that right? Clelin Ferrell? I think Clelin Ferrell is how you say it. But is he back in? Nope, still not in. Did he get hurt? Like Jonah's having his way with number 7. He is having his way with number 7. Maybe they're just rotating guys. Cause I don't remember this game like vividly. I don't think he got hurt though. I think he maybe just be on a break. We're gonna let it run while he on a break and just watch Jonah dominate people that's not named Ferrell. Yeah, he giving number 7 the business. They running right off of him. Like Cleveland, but Clelin. Okay. We just gonna call him Ferrell. But appreciate it. Let's see. Still not in. Come on now. Put my guy back in so we can see what's going on. And while he's not in, Jonah still dominates. Still dominating. Stand up. It's like night and day. It's night and day. When 99 is right there, not much is going on. When anybody else is there, it's a clinic. It's a clinic. Offensively, it's a clinic, so to speak. 84 takes care of him. Jonah gets to the second level. Don't do much because nobody's really there. But that's good old line play. Good old line play. Okay, now do I see 99 now? I think I see 99 back in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I see it. I see it. Even though he didn't get the sack, he had a lot of activity though. He had a lot of activity. Here we go right here. Coming off. Coming off. Still. Jonah, he missed got his shoulder turn. He's going to get up under it. Oh, he beat. He beat. His shoulder needs to be a little bit low. Sack fumble. Now is when the table started to turn. But they already turned at 31-16. Ooh. He is going to work on Jonah. Got all these moves. He's going to start outside, I think. Got him straight up, got him squared up. Jonah's in good position right here. Now he's off balance because he's finna dip him inside. Yep. Couldn't get that post foot back down. Oh, yeah, he did. But look at the club. Look at that club hand. That Reggie White arm. Finna throw him out the way. Huh. Speed, strength, and knowledge of the game. It's tough. It's tough. Hey, whoever get this guy getting a player. Like a game-changing type player. Okay, Jonah. Okay, Jonah. Not bad, but Williams bounced back on this one. Ran him wide. Then we tried to spin. Okay. This is it. Got that arm down. Looked like he beat. Kept sliding his feet. Good job. Kept sliding his feet. Good job, Jonah. Didn't panic and hold. Did a good job of sliding his feet. Third quarter. Let's see what we got. Okay, they matched up again at the top of our screen. Oh, whiff. A whiff, but it ended up being a lead blocker. Huge whiff, but ended up being a lead blocker. I think he just was supposed to block somebody else, and that kick out guy was supposed to come get him. Look confused on that one, Jonah, but it worked out for you. Okay, they starting trying to run at him now, but look like trying to get outside. Look like they're trying to get outside. So let's see what we're working with. Squared up pretty good so far. Try to go over him, which is going to help him out because they're trying to get outside of him anyway. And it just lets Jonah seal him. Gave him enough, just that split second for Harris to get the edge. By him trying to go inside, that kind of helped the run play out. If he just stayed in C gap, that would have been interesting to see. Some kind of power RPO looked like it. Because Jonah blocks down. Or counter RPO. You got two guys pulling. Let's see what we matched up. Yeah, it's still in there. Sliding closer to that 5 tick. Does a good job of expanding the hole, if that would have been a running play. You may not see it because the ball's going to go one way and the block going another. So here's our matchup right here. Ferrell does a good job of just expanding the hole. And if it was outside run play, he got the C gap. He's just going to expand it, which is good. But they end up booting off of it. So it's a good job of both guys on that one. Can't really tell the effects of the play because the play went away from them. But a good job of both guys doing their job. Okay, straight pass pro. Jonah locked him up. Kick. Defeats the bull rush. Good hand placement. And posting the ground. Setting his feet. Good job, Jonah. Good job. You win some, you losing some. Even though you lost a lot of them, you're still fighting back and battling. This was a failure because I think they're trying to have a tight end block. All right, this is Jonah. Run the outside zone, 2-in. They still got this gap. He's still holding this gap right here. He's still holding this gap. Still got it. Great job. Oh, he's playing the run too. He's not only a pass rusher, he plays the run too. Gap control is the name of the game against the run. Gap control. Look at that. Slanting this, crossing his face. Crossing probably the first tackle off the boy's face on the regular. On the regular. This guy should be a top 10 pick, I'm thinking. What you guys think? I think this guy should be a top 10 pick. Now they doubling him. They got a tight end there with him. I think that's a tight end. Yeah, that's Irv. That's Irv. Oh no! Look at the stunt. They can't do. Man, this dude coming 2 and 3 gaps over and not being touched. Guys that tall and that big are not supposed to be that quick. They're not supposed to be that quick. 6'5", 264 are not supposed to be that quick. They're running another stunt. Look at that run. Look at this. Let me see. That's 23-38. Let me see if I can back that up and not mess it up. Look at this dude running from the backside. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. Guys are supposed to be able to do that. From the opposite defensive end. Now, this is number 7 in the game. Let me see what the score is, because I know at some point they start taking him out. So if that score getting ridiculous, they took him out and let those other guys play. 31-6. No, it's still fairly reasonable. This is the beginning of the third still. Probably just, no, there he is. He's back in there now. Ready to go. Another stunt. So that's not him and Jonah, so this one need to kind of really analyze it. Now they're just playing games with Bama. trying to get to the quarterback. They just playing games with him. Earlier was a lot of base stuff. Man, you whoop your man or you go against this man, and now they got a little lead and they starting to play games. Oh, look at that. Look at this initial punch. Now I give Jonah credit for a rebound, but look at this initial punch. Boom! He sunk his he dropped his butt. He dropped his ankle and head off. That initial punch was something else. All right, now he got his hand in the dirt again. Oh, good job. Good job, Jonah, on that one. Gotta give you props. Tried to do a little, I think, a stunt with the tackle. Slamming right in the cotton. And come right on Wilkins. Good job, Jonah. He been whooping you pretty bad this game, but that's a good job. That's a good old line play between you and Cotton. That's good old line play. Try to pass that stuff off. Ooh, look how he took out the puller. A lot of people don't want to do that. This man come in and take this puller out. Watch 99. Oh, you pulling? Take you out. Spill it. Just wasn't nobody there to make the tackle. Good job of taking the puller out, though. And he took him out way behind the line of scrimmage, so there was no hole for them to run through. They just bounced it. Okay, Jonah. Good job running wide. Being able to counter the counter. Set deep. Set deep. Set deep. Counter move coming. Just keep your feet. Good job. Good job. Okay, you playing for pride now, Jonah. I see you. I get you some good game tape for the NFL. I think that's Lester Cotton Jr. 66. 66 does look pretty good. That's another one of them plays where they were both waiting to count each other, and they kind of stood up and looked at each other. I don't know if Cotton's coming out this year. I don't know what his classification is. He may be coming out. If that is Cotton. If that is Cotton. Yeah, I think that's Cotton. I think 66 is Cotton. That's holding. I don't know why they didn't call it. Jonah got away with a holding on. Damn, look at Jacobs catch that ball. Did y'all see Jacobs catch that ball? Hold on. Let me give you a little bit extra. Look where Tua puts this ball and Jacobs just turns and catches it like a receiver. Back shoulder that thing. Take your eyes off Jonah for a Williams. Just watch Jacobs. Watch Jacobs. I'm 8. Hips. That's a great throw by Tua too. But back to Jonah and Ferrell before I get off track. Down block don't affect him. Bama did a lot of these RPOs too. Did a lot of RPOs. And 84 don't stand a chance. He's just hoping to be in the way for long enough for them to get the ball off. He doesn't stand a chance. Now he gets through almost untouched, but I don't see why he doesn't get to the quarterback. Let's see what goes on here. Jonah steps down. So they got a guy pulling for him. And he goes to cut that off as if it was a run. So I understand he's trying to cut the puller off. But it's a pass. And so they just don't really touch him. That's what it is. Okay. So he's going to spill this counter or whatever this puller is trying to do. But then he realizes that it's a pass. So he tries to pass rush and just get caught up in the wash. That's all. A lot of stuff going on that play. We just got after it then. Ferrell just got after it then. Hand up. Looks like he about to slap that hand down. Let's see. Yep. Trying to. If that rip. Oh, and a good rip. Now he by him now. If that shoulder was a little bit lower, he got a straight path to two. If that shoulder was a little bit lower. He does play the run first. Unless it's third long. And you know it's an obvious pass situation. Ooh. Watch how quick Jonah gets depth on these sets. Watch how quick. That's good by Jonah. Watch how quick he get depth on these sets. Good. Good slide and running wide. Good slide. Good job, Jonah. Because he was wider because he was outside the tight end. So Jonah had to get deep fast to cut that angle off. And Ferrell is not in. This may be the time of the game where they were starting to get blowed out and they started taking guys out. But Jonah's going to dominate this guy. Watch. See that? 35, you're not a factor. I'm telling you, the only person I've seen do any kind of damage to Jonah Williams is this guy. And he's not in anymore. It's late in the game. They started to knock balls down. Yeah, I know it's late in the game now. The score's probably ran up. Let's see what the score is. Show me the score and I may just cut it off. Let me see, because I know they took him out. Oh yeah. So this has been Clelin Ferrell, however you say it. I hope I'm not butchering your name, versus Jonah Williams. You see, Jonah had some good plays, but for the most part, he was dominated by Ferrell. I don't see why this guy is not considered a top 10, top 15 pick. Even I know somebody probably got him up there, but the buzz is about Wilkins and the other guys. But this dude right here is he maybe should be top 5 to do this to Jonah. And Jonah, in my opinion, was one of the top 3 tackles in college this year. So this is my take on Clelin Ferrell. I appreciate you guys tuning in to watch film with me. And I'll take a few questions. What Sam says, Tua or Lawrence? I'm going to say Lawrence. Lawrence can make any throw on the field right now. Any throw. As probably a 19-year-old kid, maybe a 20-year-old kid. I don't think Tua is going to be healthy enough. I think Tua's going to have injury problems. Even though Tua has a high IQ, I just think he's going to have injury problems. So I would take Lawrence. I definitely take Lawrence. But that guy still got 2 more years of college. He was only a freshman. You know it. Choo choo. Hakeem, baby. Hakeem hype train. But guys, that's where we at. You know, if any questions you got, hit me up on Twitter. I'll be more than happy to answer them. We're gonna end this live stream right now and put it up so it can be out for the masses. Thank you guys for joining in with me, and I'll see you next time. It's Coach Evans and Sip the Telefilms. We're out. I did.